Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? I'm going to come real down low, real personal for you, Capricorn. Capricorn. Y'all been running me ragged all year. I'm still going to do a reading for you. Hola, mi gente. Greetings. ¿Cómo estamos? How are we? It's me, your girl, Che Alexander, La Negratienesazon of Sprinkle with Sazon, Apothecary, and Botanica. I'm here to do a collective tarot and oracle pull for you for the autumn equinox. Happy autumn equinox, Capricorn. Happy Libra season. I hope that the summer treated you well. I hope that Virgo tended to the practical, authoritative, organized earth nature in you. And I hope that you are getting ready to harvest some really beautiful abundance and thinking clearly about what we can plant for the next planting season, so that we can have some beautiful things blossoming ahead for us during the spring equinox. But before we get there, we have to figure out what the hell? What are we tending to this autumn equinox, this season in between the equinox and the winter solstice, this period of deep contemplation, this time of connecting with our dead, this time of connecting with the quiet of the earth, the underworld. What is it that Spirit wants us to take into the proverbial underground? And when we are greeted with the sun again and we're growing in harmony with the earth again, what are we hoping to bring to light? So that's what this reading is about. So I'm going to be using today the craft cards I'm using for you, Capricorn. Yeah, I'm going to use these for you, Capricorn, the craft cards tarot. A nice little retake on the traditional Rider-Waite. And then I'm going to use these for you. I haven't used these yet. This is the Herbal Astrology by Adriana Ayales. So I'm going to use these as the oracle cards for you. And let's just get into it, Capricorn. Of course, keeping in mind, this is a collective message, right? Every single message will not resonate. If you have Capricorn in any prominent placements, first house, sun, moon, rising, Venus, Lilith, 10th house, or midheaven, I think it's important to acknowledge. But if you have any Capricorn placements that you're interested in reading for, then you can watch this. What else? It's not going to connect to everybody. Take what's yours, leave what's not. You know how that go. And if you're interested in booking a personal reading, so my books are open now currently, Capricorn. They're open for solar return readings. It's not quite your season yet. So the regular year ahead readings that are just giving a glimpse into the next calendar year will be opening soon. Spirit Speaks Tarot readings are perfect to book if you're a first-time client and this reading resonates and you want to talk more about your personal messages, then a Spirit Speaks Tarot reading is best for you. If you are a returning client, you should be booking a spiritual consultation. That is a discounted tarot reading, and we can follow up on some of our previous messages and we can ask some new questions to the cards as well. One-on-one spiritual development sessions are open now for consultation, as well as decluttering services. I'll get more into that later. And then there's going to be some herbal workshops and all the things happening. So if you're interested, you can go to my site, check out the offerings, and decide what best suits you. And I hope that I can be of assistance in some way. If not, there's so many amazing practitioners and readers and mediums and all the things, and I hope that you find what you need. But today, you came here for a reading about the autumn equinox, and we're about to get into it. So, Spirit, holy angels of light, ancestors of light, Mafere Fun Egun. We ask that only spirits of light enter into this space, and that spirits of darkness that have been sent or attracted to this space in any way for any reason find their light elsewhere. You are not welcome here. Gracias a la misericordia de todos los espíritus santos y todos los espíritus buenos. Padre nuestro que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros su reino. Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestra pan de cada día y perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal, porque tuyo es el reino, el poder y la gloria por siglos y los siglos. Amén. Ashe. Hallelujah. So, Capricornio. The question was, what is the collective message at this time for the autumn equinox and for these Capricorns? What do these goddamn hard-headed ass mean goats need to know for this season? It's a very interesting message. That's too many cards. I don't need that many. Hold on. So far, so far you have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles, Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords and the Hierophant are here. So already we got some talk about some finances. Somebody cutting somebody off. Taurus energy is here with the Hierophant. Okay, let's see more. Clarify the Queen for me. What does Capricorn need to know about this Queen? Who is this Queen of Swords in Capricorn's life? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't set my card on fire. The Devil, your own energy is here. Ooh. Six of Pentacles. The Tower wants to come out as well. Wow. Clarify the Hierophant. What is the Hierophant energy for Capricorn during the autumn equinox? Wow. The Sun, Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Lord have mercy on my soul. I'm trying to be unbiased. The Lovers and the Nine of Cups. Okay, let's talk about it. Clarify the Ace of Cups as well for Capricorn. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Lord of mercy. Oh! It's too spicy. The tea is too spicy for me. The Queen of Cups is also here. My. Let's clarify. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles as well. King of Pentacles. Nice. And the Page of Pentacles. Four Cups, Knight of Pentacles. God damn. And the Eight of Cups, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. So first of all, you got Pentacles clarifying Pentacles. When I clarify the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles clarified the Ace. So Capricorn, y'all already about your business. Y'all already about your money, but y'all not fucking around for this season, okay? Whatever projects or endeavors you have going on, Capricorn, between now, this autumn equinox, September 21st, and the winter solstice, December 21st, I see them taking off, skyrocketing. I'm talking about buku fucking bucks. I'm talking about, don't forget the little people, okay? If this reading resonates for you and you get your coin, remember me, okay? I'm talking about, goddamn, y'all got some funds. So there's a couple of things happening now. Capricorn, it's been rough. I say rough for us because I'm a Capricorn rising, and that is one of like my most prominent placements, right? The rising is a prominent placement in anybody's chart, but I really show up in Capricorn energy. Some people are still struggling to understand how they show up in their ascendant energy. They don't really resonate or connect necessarily with their rising signs. That's true for some people. I'm not one of those people. I'm a Capricorn rising, and baby, I live it, okay? And so I include myself when I speak about Capricorns. And so Capricorns for us, this is a really beautiful time, financially speaking, right? Again, Ace of Cups was here with the Ace of Pentacles before I clarify all of this. The Hierophant came out initially as well. And then when I clarify your Pentacles, they are all clarified by more Pentacles. You have Three of Pentacles on the board. Six of Pentacles is here. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, right? And so this seems like a financially sound time for you, Capricorn. It feels like there is, okay. I just heard the word settlement. So there may be some settlements coming to you. Maybe settlements that you have already put in for, you petitioned for, you know, you're talking to a lawyer about, and they haven't been agreed on, but that judgment is coming down the pike in your favor. For others, there are settlements that you haven't even started. There are accidents that haven't even occurred. And, you know, God forbid, hopefully it's nothing tragic or terrible. But there may be a little fender bender that you get into, and that there is some kind of settlement or agreement that comes down the pike in your favor once again. But there's a very, very strong sense of financial stability being attained here, especially for those of you Capricorns who have been down on your luck or who had financial struggles or financial losses. I'm seeing that this is a turnaround from that energy. So congratulations to you, Capricorn. You're going to have some coin. We're going to have some coin. Hey, I love that for us. That's the first part of the message. Now, I'll give you all your coins, baby. So you can see you also have the 9 of Cups here, but this is clarified with this this Lover's card. So the other part of the message, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is a relationship that is coming to an end for you, Capricorn, because you know that you belong with someone else. Now, why I say this tea is spicy, because there's a couple of personal situations that I know of firsthand where this can be applied. But for some of you, there is a Taurus that you know that you're supposed to be with. There's Taurus and Leo energy here. Gemini energy is also here. Aquarius energy is here as well. But this is you, Capricorn, and your devil energy. And here is Taurus that came out with the Ace of Cups, and it came out with the Sun. And when I clarify the Ace of Cups, that's when the Lover and the 9 came out, right? But this Ace of Cups that currently exists, it's showing up as your current relationship or current partnership, something that you're entertaining, something that you're locked into, something that has been on your radar already. The 3 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Queen are here to speak about that relationship. To say, like, the current thing that you're in is on its last leg, and it's been on its last leg. And that there is someone else here that is better suited for your needs. Someone else who wants to pour into you better. Something else that God has ordained. What I'm being led to tell you, Capricorn, is that the union that you're currently in is one that is not sanctioned by God. Maybe you felt that way because y'all came together, right? I feel like it was more of a lesson, intended to be a lesson than a true purpose. And I feel like some of you may have taken it too far. You stayed a little bit longer than you needed to. You went deeper with it than you should have. You got engaged, you got married, y'all had kids, or you invested financially, you bought property, you have assets together. And really God had brought you together to get you through a hump, to get you through a tragic time, and you were supposed to move on, but you both held on to each other, Capricorn, and now you're realizing that it's a situation that is best left where it is, and there is someone else with your eye, that you have your eye on, someone else. Look at this, Justice and the 10 of Pentacles just flipped over. So there is a divorce, there is a separation from a family dynamic in some way, that some karma is coming to a relationship. And this is specifically, Capricorn, a romantic relationship for you. There is some karma, some justice coming to a current romantic relationship, which may more than likely cause its end or its demise. And then adversely, on the opposite side, the karma coming to the new relationship is bringing you together because that's where you belong. And again, for some of you Capricorns, it is a Taurus who is your partner. There's the Hierophant, there's Taurus energy, and the Devil is Capricorn energy. But you also do have Gemini energy here, clarified as the Lovers. You have Leo energy, which is the Sun. I almost said Strength, which is Leo's other card. And then the Tower, which is Aquarius energy. But this Tower card, really, for me, it shows up clarifying this Queen of Swords, which is to say that Capricorn, you have to make the harder choice. And I feel that for some of you, that has been the problem consistently, is that you have been making the easier choices. Now, I know, Capricorn, trust me, I understand Capricorns in a very particular way. I know that your life has been hard. I know it. I don't know a single Capricorn who has had an easy life, right? It's a part of what comes with the territory. You are a Saturnian sign. Saturn has been on your ass since before you were born. Since the womb, in utero, Saturn was fucking you up, okay? I get it. And then you actually made it here Earthside, and your parents were drug addicted, or y'all were moving a lot, living in shelters, and maybe you grew up in group homes, or you had to fight all your life. You had to physically fight. there's been so much that has happened in your life, Capricorn. I know none of you have had it easy. And so you get weary and you get tired of fighting and you get tired of making decisions. I just don't want to make a decision no more. Can somebody take care of me? Can somebody help me? Can I fall back? Can I rest for a second and not have to do the responsible thing? The answer, Capricorn, is no. I'm sorry, baby, you can't. You can't rest. Because when you do that, you make poor decisions like this one. Like opting to have someone who is not good enough for you take care of you or become your counterpart, as opposed to maybe falling back, taking the time for yourself, thinking about what it is that you really need, thinking about the person that you really truly are, and that's going to help you to get the partner that you need. I feel like some of you have made a decision. You've made decisions for romantic partners based on what your material or worldly needs are and not acknowledging what your emotional and spiritual needs are, and you know those better, right? So maybe you need somebody who can help out with the bills, but you know in your heart of hearts that anybody can make money and anybody can share money. You need somebody who you can tolerate being in the house with long enough to take their money to take the bills, right? But because Capricorn is such an earthly sign, it almost always chooses the sign or the person who is going to aid in their stability and not so much their emotional growth. But that is a mistake for you, Capricorn. And if you haven't been feeling it already in your partnership, you're certainly going to feel it this season, this autumn equinox. There is something about this particular equinox that is shedding a light and saying, baby, no. No, we can't keep making these choices. I think it largely, in part, has to do with Saturn moving into Pisces and Pluto moving out of Capricorn, out of your sign, right? So Saturn being your governing planet, moving into such a soft placement in Pisces is asking you really to restructure your love, restructure your imagination, your creativity, how you approach your emotions and the people who tend to your emotions. There is going to need to be a particular type of fluidity that you're going to have to adjust to in order for life to become easier for you, Capricorn. Because if you continue to move through with this same rigidity and making these same decisions based off of your same criteria, you're using the same rubric that you were using when you were wounded. You're using the same rubric that you were using when you were being traumatized to decide who is safe for you now. And they're two different environments. You have two different nervous systems now. So before, when you were a young woman growing up in a house full of men and there was no real safety, you may have gravitated toward the thugs, gravitated toward the person who outwardly looked like they could protect you. But inward, now that you've had this experience, right? Now you've had 20 years of dating experience, you know that those people who are rough and tough with the Afro puffs on the outside are usually very, very gooey and fragile in the center. And that is not safe for you either. Maybe they can provide you physical safety, but not emotional safety. But you are making those choices from a wounded place. Spirit is saying now, this autumn equinox, what you have harvested is all of your life experience, right? What eclipsed in that last full moon last week in Pisces, what was able to eclipse was you making choices out of fear, you making choices out of lack or from deficit. And what you're harvesting is all of the wisdom, the abundance of these lived experiences. And so now when you're planting seeds come the winter solstice, you can say in the spring or next year for 2025, I'm trying to reap a love that is not rooted in insecurity or fear. I'm choosing partners. I'm not choosing the partners who choose me. I'm choosing partners based on what I know that I can do for them and what I know that I need. And they have demonstrated to me that they can pour into me in these ways. There is no more lack or deficit-based decision making. That is what you need to close out, dear Capricorn. I'm talking to myself, like I said, I'm Capricorn rising. So Spirit, give me the final on this. Whoa, this card wants to come out. Bitch, what? Give me one more. Whoa, I said one. Bitch, what? I said give me one more. They gave me three more. But I literally just said this. What did I just say? I just said acceptance, right? You got to accept that you have been making poor choices based on whatever, but it's time to move on. Number 44, Valerian. Acceptance. So valerian is beautiful if you have sleep problems. A lot of Capricorns do, because your mind is ever racing. So valerian root is a beautiful sleep aid. Then number 18, lion's mane, leadership. I just said you have to make choices. You are a boss. You have to boss up and make these better choices, right? So you need to be leading from a place of accepting that you no longer have to accept what's not for you, right? Take the lead and say, okay, when we entered into this agreement, this relationship, this partnership, I was really judging you based off of my other experiences, or I was moving from a fear-based place, but I realized that was the wrong way to go about that. And now I want to expand. I want to grow this partnership, this relationship from a place that is rooted in love, right? From a place that is rooted in abundance and not rooted in fear of any way. And see if that partner can grow with you in that space. Or did you choose a relationship that was a trauma bond and you both are codependent on each other for the wrong reasons, and that's why you all are in this contentious state at this moment in time? Are you using each other for the wrong reasons? The other oracles that you have here are Palo Santo, number 55, which is guardian. So calling in your ancestors, your spirit guides of light. I'm hearing very, very loud ancestors though, and calling for your guardian angel to come in to help you. You see this? Look at that. See this guardian is coming through from the smoke of the Palo Santo, and then this animal here, its third eye is connecting with the spirit of that guardian. So it's like, I feel very deeply for some of you Capricorns that you need to tap in with the spirit of a deceased ancestor, of a family member, of a parent, of a mentor, some kind of spirit guide, and ask them to remove the fog, to lift the fog, and allow you to make decisions from a place that will best suit you, who you are now, and to remove that relationship with that wounded child or that wounded teenager or that person who is in arrested development. Wherever you have been hurt, wherever that the deepest pain struck you is where you are sitting in and basing all of your life choices, and it's a dangerous game that you're playing. The last two oracles for you, Capricorn, number 28, number 29, elder, wisdom, and I already spoke about you moving from a wisdom-based place, and Cassandra Berry, grace. So both of these are really strong immune support systems. Immune system support herbs. And Cassandra berry is a beautiful one for healing the womb and finding grace in your body. That's why the card is grace. And so Capricorn, my loves, I think it's time for you to boss up and do some of the shadow work that you are afraid of. It's interesting because the devil card is your card, and the devil is who we connect with shadow work. But Capricorn sometimes have a really, really difficult time being accountable and facing themselves. And if you are one of those Capricorns, my warning to you is going to be that this autumn equinox will feel a lot darker, right? This space in between until we get to the winter solstice will feel a lot darker if you are not honest with yourself about some of the changes that you need to make. But you got money coming, baby. So you're going to be able to afford to hire a therapist and to go and get a massage and a facial so that you don't look like what you've been through. I love you so much. I hope that it was helpful. If it was helpful for you, Capricorn, please drop me a green heart in the chat. Let me know that it was helpful for you in some way. And if you would like to expound on your own personal situation, please, you know how to find me. Book a reading, come to a class, do a thing. I love you. Be blessed, stay well. Cheers.